Welcome to our countdown of the most extreme street foods from around the world. You call yourselves foodies? Well, let's see if you can handle what we have in store for you today. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the night markets of Taipei, we're diving deep into the world of street food that pushes the boundaries of taste and bravery. You think you've got the guts to stomach this lot? We're about to find out. Imagine biting into a crispy tarantula in Cambodia, or savoring the infamous stinky tofu in Taiwan. These are not your average snacks. These are the foods that challenge even the most adventurous eaters. Get ready to be amazed by these incredible and sometimes bizarre culinary creations. Each dish tells a story of culture, tradition, and a bit of daring. From the spicy, tangy flavors of Indian street food to the fermented delicacies of Korea, there's something here to intrigue and perhaps terrify your taste buds. Some you might find tempting, others, well, let's just say you'll be reaching for the sick bucket. But that's the thrill of it, isn't it? The excitement of trying something completely out of the ordinary, something that might just make you question your life choices. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride through the world of extreme street foods. Whether you're a seasoned foodie or a curious newbie, this journey promises to be unforgettable. Let's dive in. First up, we have balut from the Philippines. This is no ordinary egg, you lot. It's a fertilized duck egg, complete with a partially developed embryo inside. You heard me right, a bloody embryo. They boil it alive and eat it straight from the shell. Apparently it's meant to taste like chicken. Chicken and feathers, more like. Next we have hakarl from Iceland. This fermented shark meat is about as far from fish and chips as you can get. It's buried underground for weeks to ferment, which basically means it rots. And the smell? Let's just say it's strong enough to knock you out. It's like a cross between a wet dog and a public toilet. In Cambodia you can find street vendors selling fried tarantulas. Not your average bar snack, I'll give you that. These creepy crawlies are seasoned, deep-fried, and served crispy. Word on the street is they taste a bit like crab. But let's be honest, would you even get close enough to find out? Stinky tofu, a favorite in Taiwan, is, well, stinky. It's fermented in a brine made from milk, vegetables, and meat, and it stinks to high heaven. It's like someone left their gym socks in a bin for a month. But apparently the taste is more bearable than the smell. Apparently. Sanakji, a Korean dish, features live octopus tentacles that are still wriggling on your plate. You heard me right. Live. They chop them up, drizzle them with sesame oil, and serve them up. The suckers are still moving, and you've got to chew like your life depends on it, or you might just choke. Kasu marzu, a Sardinian cheese, is not for the faint of heart. This cheese is crawling with live maggots. Yes, you heard me right, maggots. They lay their eggs in the cheese, and the larvae hatch and wriggle around, breaking down the fats. It's considered a delicacy, but personally, I'd rather eat my own shoe. Durian, known as the king of fruits in Southeast Asia, has a spiky exterior and a creamy texture. But the smell? It's like a mixture of old socks and rotten onions. Some people love it, others can't stand to be in the same room as it. Escamoles, or ant larvae, are a Mexican delicacy. They're harvested from the roots of agave plants and are said to have a buttery, nutty flavor. They're often served in tacos or with scrambled eggs. I've had worse, but that's not saying much. Surströmming, a Swedish fermented herring, is another one for the adventurous eater. It's canned after being fermented, and the cans often bulge due to the ongoing fermentation process. It's known for its pungent aroma, which is like a mix of old fish and rotten eggs. Open this one outside if you dare. Finally, we have the century egg from China. This delicacy, also known as the 100-year egg or millennium egg, has a rich history and a unique preparation process that dates back centuries. Despite its name, the century egg is not actually 100 years old. The name is more of a nod to the traditional methods used to preserve it, which have been passed down through generations. This preserved egg is made by soaking duck, chicken, or quail eggs in a mixture of clay, ash, salt, quicklime, and rice hulls. The process can take several weeks to several months depending on the desired flavor and texture. The preservation method is quite fascinating and involves a chemical transformation that alters the egg's composition. The eggs are carefully coated in the clay mixture, which helps to create an alkaline environment. This environment is crucial as it breaks down the proteins and fats in the egg, transforming it into something entirely different from its original state. The clay mixture also acts as a protective barrier, preventing any bacteria from spoiling the egg during the preservation process. The combination of ash, salt, quicklime, and rice hulls works together to create the perfect conditions for preserving the egg. The ash and salt draw out moisture, while the quicklime raises the pH level, making the egg more alkaline. The rice hulls provide insulation, ensuring a consistent temperature throughout the preservation period. After being encased in this mixture for a few weeks or even months, the egg undergoes a remarkable transformation. The yolk turns into a dark green, creamy substance, while the white becomes a translucent, jelly-like texture. This unique appearance is one of the hallmarks of the century egg. It turns the yolk into a dark green, creamy substance and gives the egg a pungent, ammonia-like aroma. This strong smell can be off-putting to some, but it is considered a delicacy by many who appreciate its complex flavors. The taste is often described as savory and umami, with a hint of earthiness from the preservation process. It's a bit like eating a hard-boiled egg that's been left in the back of the fridge for a year. However, for those who have acquired a taste for it, the century egg is a culinary treasure. It is often enjoyed with pickled ginger, tofu, or as part of a larger dish, adding a unique flavor profile that is unlike anything else. Whether you love it or hate it, there's no denying that the century egg is a fascinating example of traditional food preservation techniques. Well, there you have it, you lot. We've taken you on a whirlwind tour of some of the most extreme street foods from around the globe. From the bustling markets of Bangkok to the vibrant streets of Mexico City, we've seen it all. 10 of the most extreme street foods from around the world. Each dish more daring than the last, pushing the boundaries of what we consider edible. From fried tarantulas to fermented shark, these foods are not for the faint of heart. Thanks for joining us on this culinary adventure. It's been a journey filled with bold flavors, unique textures, and unforgettable experiences. Street food is more than just a meal, it's a way to connect with cultures and traditions from every corner of the world. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing food content. Your support helps us bring you more exciting and delicious adventures. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Which of these extreme street foods would you dare to try? Would you be brave enough to taste the crispy scorpions of China, or the spicy baloo of the Philippines? Maybe the thought of eating a deep-fried tarantula excites you, or perhaps the idea of fermented shark makes you curious? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your thoughts and experiences. Have you tried any of these dishes before? What was your reaction? Share your stories with us in the community. And tell me, which one made you want to hurl the most? Was it the slimy texture of the century egg or the pungent smell of durian? We all have our limits, and it's fascinating to see where those boundaries lie. Remember, food is an adventure, and sometimes the most unexpected dishes can become our favorites. So keep an open mind and a curious palate. Until next time, happy eating.